Hey everyone, welcome to this weekend Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for October 21st to the 23rd of 2016. I'm Athen, and this channel is about using the actual constellations in the sky known as Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below for more information. All right, so this weekend we don't have a whole lot of astrological aspects taking place. As you can see here in the transit graph, it's the lunar aspects. So we'll go ahead and break this down in terms of what's unfolding with the moon here this weekend. But I think a lot of what is being implemented is the transformation and changes that I think occurred earlier in the week, maybe involving a bit of that expansive view about seeing potentials in our life and starting to move those things forward. So I think it's a great weekend for that. In fact, we are going to be in the third quarter phase of the lunar cycle, which is about taking action, or doing the thing that is required, that we feel like we might need to do or want to do during this time, in terms of what came to our awareness last weekend. Because last weekend we had a full moon, and that was in Pisces, so that's about those accepting qualities within us and how that can be very freeing when we accept things in our life. So whatever those insights were, it's a great weekend here to now continue to move these things forward, take whatever actions might be necessary to take, and all in all, just implement these matters. So on Friday, the moon will be in Gemini. And so this is involving the inquisitive side of ourself. So I think it's a great day for learning on Friday, a bit of exchanging with others, communication, finding the middle path with those types of things. The first half of the day does have a trine up to Neptune, so there can be perhaps a bit of easygoingness about the opening to Friday. Then as the day unfolds, the moon will be opposing up to Pluto and Mars, and that's again the transformation and changes that occurred with that conjunction earlier. So this is the fact that yes, there are possibilities and potentials, which is what that Sagittarius energy is all about, with Mars and Pluto, expanding those horizons or getting a bit of that inspiration there. But Gemini is about the actual practical things in life. So in other words, how can we bring in these potentials but actually put them into use, put them into motion, make them into something real and tangible and practical. So again, a great day for that, but with moderation, seeing yes, there's possibilities. Yes, there's a practical side to life and how we can implement both of those things. Then as we go into Saturday, the moon is going to shift into Cancer. Is going to shift into Cancer here. So this is about the more receptive side to life, the emotional. And this is going to be the theme on Sunday as well. Perhaps wanting security, emotional security, maybe spending time with home or family, personal, relationships, things like that, really getting into the emotional side to things. And, both Gemini and Cancer are about the roots to life, the roots of who we are. Both constellations are seen by the bottom of the chart. So Gemini's our minds, and Cancer's our emotions. And of course, these are the fundamentals of life. So where Friday, I think, is a bit more inquisitive, Saturday and Sunday, I think it can be good to maybe get that emotional connection in life, spend some of that time at home or with family or those we're close to emotionally, and get a bit of that emotional security. So when it comes to Saturday, though, the moon will be squaring up to Mercury. So when it does come to the communication and the mental stuff, bringing a bit of extra attention to that. Again, I think the emotional, how to bring in the emotional connectivity into the everyday sphere or into the communications can be important. And this is, of course, when we go into the exact third quarter phase. So like I was saying, a good day here to take some action, to move some things forward that maybe came to us a week ago. Then as we go into Sunday with the moon still in Cancer, I think it's still great for the emotional stuff, and the moon's actually going to be in very good aspect, or we could say easy aspects. Trining up to Venus does signify a bit of this easygoing in relationships. In fact, relationships have been getting deeper lately, which has been Venus going into Scorpio. I think where we can have a bit of that openness and intimacy in relationships, really dive deep, really understand the true values we have in life that go beyond just the surface level of things, and really connect to what really matters. But in either case, I think good for relationships and good for those values and perhaps a bit of that material life and enjoyment there on that deeper level. The moon sextiles Jupiter on a minor note, maybe a bit of the inspiration there, or expanding our horizons could be good on Sunday. And discipline at the same time, in fact, with the trine up to Saturn. A bit of patience and persistence, I think, can be good, again, in the more watery emotional side to Sunday. All right, so that's the weekend in a nutshell. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on Monday.